on that note, all right, our next comedian is a filmmaker, app developer, and all-around wise guy. Give it up for my man, Frank Chindamo.
Dutch Martin, the whitest name in the whole club here, and yet he seems to have undone his whiteness pretty well. Good job there. Now I can only do 5 minutes, so I'm gonna hit the stopwatch here because I have a weak bladder. So, where are the bathrooms again? Please tell me. All right, good. So it's Saturday night, and I did used to work at Saturday Night Live, and so I'm gonna tell you a story about SNL, working there. And I am gonna have to say the F word once. Maybe twice. Okay, so I'm working at SNL. It's 1981. It is the crazy 80s. Everybody on the show is crazy. Michael O'Donoghue is spray painting the walls with, skulls and crossbones. It's a crazy time. I won't mention who the cast was because you wouldn't remember any of them except maybe Joe Piscopo and definitely Eddie Murphy, right? It was the first Eddie Murphy year. So the guy who was the big star on the show was a tall guy named Charlie Rocket. He was like the leading man on the show. He was going to be like the next you-know-what, and everybody treated him like royalty, right? So we do a sketch, and mind you, I'm just a peon. I'm the assistant to the associate producer, right? And I'm 19. And we do a sketch, and in the sketch, how many people remember Dallas, the show Dallas? Who Shot JR, right? Well, in the sketch, Charlene Tilton was the guest, and in the sketch, they shoot Charlie Rocket. And so then there's this big running joke in the show, who shot CR, okay? So they shoot him, and we're all told, and this is the last sketch of the night, and so we're all told, oh, just, run around in front of the camera like, a guy's just been shot. And okay, great. And so, you're 19 and you really want to do this, a really good job. And I call the only person I know who is going to be awake for this, and it's my Aunt Rose in California. Because it's 8:30, right? And so, the sketch happens, they shoot Charlie Rocket, the fake blood comes out, and boom, it's over. And everybody's like really adrenalined out, right? And so, this is the 80s. Cocaine was known as the thinking man's decongestant at the time. We didn't know how bad it was then. So somebody sticks a big schnauzer full of cocaine under Charlie Rocket's nose. And we think, no problem, the show's over. And so they all get up on stage, at the end where they have the saxophone playing and everybody goes, good night, I had a great time, thanks very much. Okay, and so unbeknownst to everybody except the director of the show, who's sitting at this big bank of monitors, big wall of monitors, 16 TVs, and there's a desk for him here, and then there's some tables here, and the network executives sit here, and the censor sits here, and then back here are guests and things like that, right? So we all think it's the last sketch, the show's over. Every week we would go out somewhere that was fun, and it was cool, right? So we're all trying to figure out, like, where are we gonna go out, where are we gonna go out? But I realized that, wow, I can go sit at the second bank because the network executives are all figuring out where they want to go afterwards. Come sit here, this is gonna be great. Oh my God, I'm sitting so close. And Davey Wilson, the director, hits the microphone, and you can just barely hear him say, hey, listen, Joe Piscopo, that sketch was too fast. We have 45 seconds to kill. Can you do me a favor and just banter with Charlie Rocket for 45 seconds? Okay? So, oh, Joe Piscopo, no problem. Okay, great. And so, Charlie Rocket, coked out of his mind. Joe Piscopo, not the best at improv. And Joe Piscopo says, so, Charlie, you just got shot in the last sketch. What was that like? And Charlie Rocket goes, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out who the fuck did it. And it's 1981, and everybody just freezes. Because we know we are in trouble. Everybody except the censor. Now the censor is not at his desk. I'm sitting next to his desk. The censor is way over here. He's trying to pick up some underage page. And we're on 7-second delay, right? So for those 7 seconds, he's got 7 seconds to get from there to here to hit a big red mushroom button. It's big, it's this big. And all he has to do is hit it, and then there will be 7 seconds of silence. Perfect, right? Well, second 1, second 2, second 3, second 4, second 5, second 6, second 7, boom. He slaps the desk, my mic goes out. I said, what fuck? Wow, man, they are strict around here. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, slaps the desk, misses the button, then hits the button. So what goes out over the air is, I don't know, and I want to find out who the fuck. There's 7 seconds of absolute silence, during which time the audience at home gets to go, dude, did he just say fuck? Hang on, he just said fuck. Oh, fuck. And the cast is just going, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. And that is just about my time, and I will tell you that was the first time that SNL was thrown off the air. We were thrown off the air, and we didn't come back for the rest of the season, and that's the only time that SNL was ever off the air. Wow. There you go.
Give it up for my man Frankie! You know, as I mentioned in the beginning, you know, I've been practicing. I'm a yogi. I've been doing yoga for the past